Hi there. What better way to spend a Saturday night than an hardware review? This, see that, is the Arctic bottom turbine dual coil tank from Horizon Tech, one straight in from Shenzhen, China. You get the cardboard sleeve, you get this clamshell box. Quite tough. At the back, that's upside down. At the back is all the instructions you need on how to remove, recoil, clean and install your cartridges or coils. Side, bottom, Horizon Tech, Arctic tank. Also, sorry, I'm getting used to this new camera. Right there is the scratch and check panel. Go on to Horizon Tech's website, type in that digit code, it will tell you if you have an authentic product. Inside, the tank itself and a spare coil. These are sub-ohm coils. The one pre-installed is a 0.5 ohm coil. That is a 0.2 ohm coil. Still, there you go. That is your 0.2 ohm coil. Get the bugger back in. There you go. All comes nicely packed in this really soft, spongy container. And here is the tank itself. So we'll remove that. Go. Adjustable bottom airflow. This one does have liquid in it. Could have pre-filled this ready for the demonstration and review. If your tank comes with juice in it, demand a refund. Excuse me. It's slightly damp, is that? The fuck? Sorry, clean up this tank. Bit of condensation in it. There we go. Got a very wide bore drip tip. Simply just comes off like that. This is a bottom fill tank. To fill it, you simply turn it upside down. Daren't do this in case any liquid comes out, but hold it and twist. Remove the coil and the base itself, and what you have is two channels for your juice. Try not to get it down the central chimney if you are refilling this. The juice channels, in my opinion, are a bit narrow for a glass dripper. It will go in. You tend to get a bit on the sides, nothing too much, but it does tend to leak if you're trying to put it in the wrong way. Standard 510 connection. This doesn't have an adjustable 510 connection. It's just standard flush with the pin. That could prove problems with mods or mech mods, that the 510 pin on the mod itself is a bit too far down. You ain't gonna get a very good connection with this. I've used this for about a week on the Mini Pegasus and had to use the Ego adapter on the Pegasus to fit this tank. But apart from that, it is a relatively large tank. The juice itself holds 2.5 ml of juice. That's 0.5 ml larger than the Triton tank you get with the Pegasus Quest kit. The drip tip is fairly big. It's a wide bore drip tip. You could, if you wish, it is possible to mouth to lung with this. Although with a bore that big, you're probably best with a direct lung inhalation than you are than you are mouth to lunging. You've only got one airflow channel, and that is adjustable by turning the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll find a suitable mod which charges in the Pegasus. Yeah, we'll use the mini Pegasus for this. Just want to make sure that this tank is okay and it's not leaking. So the last thing I want is to do a review and the damn thing starts to leak. But as far as I'm aware, it's okay. Yep, that's fine. It's on tight. So, mini Pegasus. Simply screw onto your chosen device. And with this being the mini Pegasus, it asks for a new atomizer, which yes it is. Is it cancel? Yes it is. These coils with the Arctic tank are dual coil bottom air fed coils. I've no idea why they call them turbos or turbine heads. Both coils are dual coiled. They are dual coiled with cancel wire. They have organic cotton on the inside, and if I can take this one out for a look. Can you see that? See how wide them juice channels are. Look how thick they are. You can just about... No bugger, it will get the fucker out. That's inside. There we go. Real deep, airy juice channels on these coils. With them being sub-ohm coils, you are going to need a bit of power. No, I don't want it in temp control. Why are you asking me if I want it in temp control? New atomizer, yes. Cancel, yes. Regulated, yes. Confirm. 17.5 watts. The juice I've got in this is the iBreathe Poker Face, which is due for review very soon, either tomorrow or Monday. When this goes out, those dates could be maybe one day in front. But very wide air channels, very wide bore chimney, wide bore turbine coils. Remember, these are dual coiled, so you are going to get plenty of cloudies with this. I am hoping this performs as well as it has done on this for the last week. So we'll take a few puffs on this and then we'll go through different mods and cleaning wise, how to strip this thing right down and give it a damn good clean. So first drag. I don't think 17.5 watts is going to cut this. So we'll crank this up to 30 watts. Yeah, there we go. 30 watts. You're going to focus in? You're gonna... It's at 30 watts anyway, so we'll give this a go. See if we get a better result. Much better. Much better. With all these air channels on this tank, you get quite a bit of vapour. Depending on what wattage you use, you could go... I'll stick at 30 watts for myself, my own personal preference. 30 watts is warm enough, especially with a juice that's got mint in it. But you can regulate the airflow The less air travelling through this tank seems to increase the flavour. I think the more air going through it seems to produce more vapour, but the flavour seems to be lost. So if you like your flavours, you like a really rich, enhanced flavour, probably closing this maybe all the way might make an improvement. We'll try it with the air ports completely closed, and we'll try it like that. I'm getting fuck all out of that. So juice is alright. Half open, half closed, or half closed or half open. 50-50, whichever. It all works the same. Yeah, that is definitely better. A lot better. Having these fully closed, you really are getting absolutely nothing through it. The only downside to this tank is the wide bore, because this is a wide bore drip tip. Depending on what juice you get and what wattage you have this on, you can only minor taste of a few spitbacks, because this chimney goes right down to the top of the coil, and that coil is open to the elements. There's no cover over it with a small hole to increase cloud coverage, to increase more vapour. It's just the coil and the cotton directly underneath that chimney. So you do get a small bit of spitback, not a lot. It's not when you take a vape out of a dripper and your mouth gets absolutely plastered with red hot pins. It's only a few. It doesn't put you off. It doesn't put me off. Some of you it might put you off if you don't like the taste of hot vapour or hot liquid just nipping the back of your tongue. It's not that bad. For something which holds 2.5 mils of juice, excuse me, for the price I paid for this, I got this for £25 at my local store. Well, I get all my e-cig stuff from. From my other videos you might have found out by now, yes, it's Romart Superstores in Leeds. These, for 25 quid, you really can't go wrong. For a dual coiled air-fed tank with 2.5 mil capacity with another coil in it as well, in a hard presentation box with an authenticity scratch and check. 25 quid for a tank. You can't sniff at that, really. I mean, he does sell a variety of other tanks, mods, juices, but 25 quid? Nah. I couldn't pass that up. Now, pros and cons. Cons. It'd have been better with a top fill tank. A tank of this size would have been miles better if it was top fill. Bottom fill tanks can be a real pain to fill because you've got to take them off your device, upside down, unscrew them, hold them in one hand, get your bottle, refill it. They're a pain. Top fill will be a lot better with this. Second point is, it only comes with one Pyrex tank. It'd have been ideal if it came with two. It'd have been a lot better to come with two. So you can clean one and just put another one on while the other's cleaning and drying. Unlike me, when you put them through the sonic washer, ideal. It just saves hanging around waiting for them to dry. The pros, 2.5 milliliter capacity juice. 2.5 mil. The coils are absolutely perfect. You cannot fault the coils themselves. For a dual coil, whatever the turbine is, I've tried looking it up, I can't find anything to do with it. I've been on Horizon Tech's website and still find nothing. But for dual coils, they produce flavour, they produce vapour. They are pretty good at producing vapour. They don't lose the flavour even at... If you crank this up to 50 watts, 50 watts the flavour tends to get a bit warm, it tends to lose, it tends to drop off. Not a lot, but it does tend to drop off. Cleaning this has got juice in it, so I don't really want to take the thing apart. To clean it, basically unscrew it as you do with when you're going to fill it. Unscrew, then unscrew again. Then what you do is you hold the bottom and the top, and then you twist them so the whole chimney section comes out. And then all you do is remove the glass, pop them in your sonic cleaner, pop them in a little tub of lukewarm water for washing, and that's it. You cannot change or re-wick these coils. Unlike some you can change, you can't recoil these or re-wick these and dry burn the coil to get rid of any excess juice. You can't do that with these, unfortunately. I've tried. It doesn't work. But for the sake of 25 quid, for a tank of this size, for the actual flavour production, the vapour production, in my opinion, is bloody good. And like it says on the box, organic cotton. These are 100% American canthal coils with organic cotton. Marvellous. Right, something new for my reviews is a scoring system. Marks out of 10 based on performance, vapour production and flavour retention. Marks out of 10 for vapour. I'd give that a 9. I ain't going to give it a 10. I'm going to give it a 9. It's not a 10 from Len. It's a 9. Now, flavour retention. Depending on what setting you have it on, I'd say between 30 to 40 watts. The flavour is there. It's a stable flavour. Depending on what juice you use, it will keep the flavour. If you go below that, 17, 18, 20 watts, you can taste it, but it's not there. It's not all there. So 30 watts on this is perfect. It's enough. Style, it's a tank. It does what it says on the tin. It does what it wants. It's what you want. It holds your juice. It's easy to clean. Easy to... I wouldn't say easy to reduce. Yes, you've got to take it out and unscrew it because it is a bottom fed tank. Top fill tank, perfect. That'd have been it. End of discussion. But unfortunately it's not. But apart from those little defects, then two little downsides, this is a good tank. Woo! Yep. Now, it's down to personal preference if you want to go out and buy this. For myself, the looks, the size, the price. That's why I bought it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have an adjustable 510 pin, which would have made it a bit more manageable on certain mods. On this small mini Pegasus, it does work. Occasionally it asks for new atomizer or check atomizer, mainly because the Pegasus spring can be a bit temperamental. But apart from that, it is good. It's a brilliant tank. And produces fantastic vapour. Keeps the flavour. It really brings out the mint in this juice. And the kiwi. I hate kiwi. But for me sake, that's for another review. I'm not doing a juice review yet. Although, if I can find a bastard. One is coming up for review. And this will be my first ever taste on this juice. Kings of Vapour. Heisenberg. A lot of people seem to be raving on about the Heisenberg. I've never tried it. On that particular night, it'll be my first ever try of Heisenberg. And you can see my reaction, whether I like it or if I don't. People have said it's got menthol in it. Yeah, I don't like menthol. Or mint in it. I don't like mint. I don't like any cool vapes. But we'll save that for another review. But all in all, perfect. A brilliant little tank. If you're not too sure, and you are in Leeds, and you are local, just nip in. Have a look. Ask to try one. I think he's got one on display. Sure he's got one on display. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has. Just go in, ask for Kev if he's in. And just ask him if, you know, the Arctic bottom turbine coil. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to let you try one of these. Give it a go. Because from my personal opinion, it's good. You could try that mouth to lung. I don't think you'd like it. The drip tip is too wide. I'd say ideal for direct lung inhalation only. If you're direct lung, perfect. It's a great little tank for direct lung. Mouth to lung, you might struggle. But yeah, brilliant. So that's the review done for the Horizon Tech Arctic coil, which is upside down. There's always a label. Next up will be another review. This one might be slightly interesting for you lot. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, from me, from this one review, it's goodbye. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos and me rambling on about mods, juices and various other e-cig related products, hit the subscribe button. You'll be updated with any future videos I do, whether it be juice reviews, mod reviews, or just a general what's coming up. But while this channel is still in its early stages, I'd like to thank those that have already subscribed. And yeah, thanks very much. More videos are due once I get used to this new camera setup, and once I get some more stuff into review. But from me, for now, it's thank you very much, and I'll catch you very soon.